Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. Yes. My name remains Tina Cash, and today I'm going to be demonstrating the step-by-step application process for your US visa. I know this is a deviation from the Canada visa processing, in which I tried to create a niche on. After my US visa approval, a lot of people DM me and they say they will appreciate if I can shoot a video or a content on that, if I can demonstrate how they can go about applying for their US visa. Guys, today is the D-Day. I'm going to be showing us how to go about applying for your B1, B2 visa and booking your appointment. Don't forget to like, to share, subscribe to my channel. Hey, encourage me so I can send out more content out there, and you will get notified as soon as I drop any content because you have subscribed to my page. Without taking much of our time, let's get started. We're going to just go to Google and search for US visa application. So once we search for US visa application, we are actually applying for a non-immigrant visa application. That's the DS-160 form. We click on this particular one and it takes us to this interface. Yes, this is the US Department of State Consulate electronic application. As much as possible, I'll try to summarize a whole lot of things so that we don't take much of our time, or I don't have a lengthy video. Once you want to apply, and this is the interface you're coming, go through Google, search US visa application, and it will bring you to this landing page. And on this landing page, you're required to either, are you starting an application or you're retrieving an old application? Guys, I've actually done this over 2 weeks ago. When I did it, I was using double dual screen. Oh God. When I was about to edit, I was actually sharing the wrong screen. I just told myself, I'm not going to do this again. Never. I'm not doing this because I had over a 1 hour length of video and I just gave up. But hey, I'm here again. Never give up. I'm going to start a new application so we can all know the step-by-step process and what's going to be your location. And when I did I did from Canada, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use Nigeria as a basis where I'm going to be applying from. And this is also because whichever country you're applying from, it also gives you an option of where do you intend to have your interview done. Yes, so for me, when I did in Canada, I initially picked Toronto. I wanted my interview in Toronto, but I couldn't see it in Toronto, so I had to change to Ottawa. For this particular video, I'm going to demonstrate using Nigeria, Lagos. I'm just going to go to N, and Nigeria have two places where you can get your interview done. There's Abuja, there's Lagos. Just pick whichever one, the same process. Just that they expect that the form, your DS-160 form, should also reflect where you want to have your interview done. So make sure if your interview is in Lagos, if you intend to have your interview in Lagos, use Lagos or Abuja. So for the sake of this video, it's going to be Lagos. I just picked on Lagos and put on the security code. I'm going to do this. KH. And I'm starting a new application. Oh, it's the 3. I'm starting a new application. Whoops, voila. And yeah, it brings us here. And this is your form. As much as possible, you will want to have this down. The essence of having this down, written down also, is because you will need it. Trust me. And I just want to have it down. Yeah. So you will actually need this, your application ID. Because when you want to go and pay, you will need this. When you want to book your appointment, you will need this. And this interface is very funny. Make sure you have everything you need to apply handy, all your information handy. And this is because should you minimize, you're just going to log you off. And you're going to have to log back in each time with this ID and your security questions. I agree. I've gotten my ID written down. It has this, my dates. And my security question is, what is the given name of your mother's mother? Wow. I'm just going to use demo. We all know I use demo mother for the sake of this video. Yes. So we'll continue. What is my surname? Demo. I'm Tina Cash. Demo Cash. My given name is Demo Tina. It is important to know that these are just all the questions it's going to ask you. And as soon as you input the questions, you're good to go. Full name in native language, I'll just click on does not apply to me. Anything that does not apply to you, please do well to click on does not apply to me. Have you ever used other names or maiden name in the future? I'm just going to say no, I've used it. So if you have, just put your maiden name that you've used before and let's move on. Do you have a telecode that represents your name? No, I do not have. What's my sex? I'm very much female. My marital status, married, and date of birth. I think I like using 1st of January, 1990. For the sake of this video, 1990. And what city? Lagos. What state and province? Lagos. Country, Nigeria. For the sake of this video, please do well to use your country of resident when you're applying. But I'm demonstrating using Nigeria for the sake of this video. Okay, once you're done, please do well to save first before proceeding. Should you not save first and you proceed, yeah, you'll be able to fill in all your information. Or should they sign you out, you're starting from the beginning. So do well to click on save. So once it has saved, you continue your application and you scroll down to the next. So we are going to continue to do this so that should it ever throw us out, we are going to just start from where we stopped, not that we are starting all over again. So country of origin, from Nigeria. And do you hold or have you held any nationality other than the one indicated above? I'll put no for the sake of this video, but should you have, you say yes. Are you a permanent resident of a country or this? So when I applied in Canada, because I'm a permanent resident of Canada, I clicked yes. Yeah, I clicked yes. No long story. So should you not be a permanent resident of any country, you click no. So for the sake of this video, it's going to be no. National identifier, identification number, that's your NIN. If you want to put it, yes. If you don't want to, no. And I put does not apply to me. I don't need it. And US social security number does not apply to me. Taxpayer ID, US does not apply to me. And I'll save again, continue, and scroll down to next. Okay, purpose of this trip. These are different purposes you can travel to United States for. So I'm going on business, pleasure, and visitor. I'm actually applying for a B1, B2 visa because the B category is for visit and temporary non-immigration status visa for visiting or for medicals. So I'm going to click on the B category visa. So it will ask me to specify which of the B. So we have B1, we have B2, and we have B1, B2. So my preference is usually B1, B2. So we have B1, which is for business or conferences, medical or tourism. But yeah, it's good you apply for B1, B2. So you can decide to be in US for vacation today, and tomorrow you might have business dealings or any other thing you want to do. So I'm going to go with B1, B2. Have you made specific travel plans? If you have a travel plan already, oh, I intend to go in July, I intend to go to Bahamas, I will be here or here or here. Please do well to fill it. But for this, no, I don't have specific travel plans yet. But this is not to say they are not going to ask you what is your travel intentions or your itinerary. So it is good you read this. It says, if you are unsure of your travel plans, please provide an estimate. So you're going to provide them an estimate. The day, let me say first of, let me use July, summer, and let me use 2024. And intended stay. So are you staying for years or months or week or days? So let me use weeks. Intended in weeks. So I'm going to use how many weeks? Let me say I'm using 3 weeks. And address where you will stay. Where will I stay? Let me just use New York. I don't have specific address. So if you have an address, so when I applied, I actually used the hotel I intend to stay. So I just Google Best Western in the city I plan going to, and just on the Google use their form, because use the hotel information, because I did not need to book for this information, because I'm only providing estimate and plans. So this is not a determinant, except if you have someone in the US. So city, let me just put New York still for the sake of demonstration. And it's in what state? So New York is New York, right? Postal code. Okay, zip code. Let me use 12345. Hopefully that's how it is. Please enter person or entity you're going to see. Are you going to see, or are you going for yourself? Paying for the trip myself. Yes, and I'm going to save. Let me save this address so that it will auto-populate later for me. And I'm just going to go to the next. Yes. Person traveling with you. Are there other person traveling with you? So are you traveling alone? You put no, nobody's traveling with you. But if someone is traveling with you, you can put yes. So let me just demonstrate how it looks like if someone is traveling with you. Maybe yourself and your partner, you're traveling for a vacation. It's going to show this way. So are you traveling as part of a group or organization? You say no. And the person traveling with you, let me say the surname is Demo Cash, and the given name, oh, Demo Cash again. Is the person traveling with me? So who is this person? Is my spouse? Is there another person traveling with you? You add maybe your kids, you're going as a family. But I'm just going to leave it here and I'll save, then proceed. Have you ever been in the United States? Have you been there before? For me, no. And have you ever been issued a United States visa? If you have, you put yes. If not, no, for the sake of this video. And have you ever been refused United States? Have you ever been refused a US visa or been refused admission into United States or withdrawn at the port of entry? If any of this apply to you, say yes. And if not, say no. I've done for someone that I had to say yes. And I just put, when I clicked on yes, so let me demonstrate. And they say explain. The explanation was, I was refused US visa in 2016. I was found ineligible for the visa application I applied to. Simple and short. That was what I did. And the person got the visa, but hey, the person is in Canada. So say no for the sake of this video. And has anyone ever filed an immigration petition on your behalf with the United States? No. And we save and we proceed. So next, information. We are almost done, I believe so. Okay, home address. What's my home address? Let me use 30 Lagos, and city is Lagos. State, Lagos. Postal code 1001. Country, Nigeria. Is a mailing address the same as your home address? Yes. So it's just auto-populates everything. So should they have to mail you your visa back, that's the address you're going to be using. Your primary phone number, 0803331234567. And this does not apply to me, and this does not apply to me. Have you used any other phone number before? No. And if yes, just put yes, but hey, no. My email address, sinakash@gmail.com. Have you used any other email address in the last 5 years? No. Okay, social media, yeah. I had to use my LinkedIn here. Select a social media you're in. For me, I use my LinkedIn. You can use none. For the sake of this video, I'm going to use none. But when I applied for myself, I used my LinkedIn and I copied my LinkedIn URL and I put it here. So I'm just going to use none so as to make it fast. Oh, it just signed me out. Wow. Okay. So this is what I talked about earlier. It will sign you out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, and try to sign in again. Put in the code ACKD. It's in my retrieve application. So this time around, they're just going to use retrieve application. And what's my application ID? So this is why I said you need to have your application ID handy as well. Should it sign you out so you're able to use it? So I'm just going to impute my application ID 29 and I will retrieve it. It will ask me, okay, I will retrieve this and first 5 letters of your surname. Okay, date of year of birth 1990. What is your mother giving name? Demo mother. Good. I hope. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so thankfully, I'm showing you also a sample of what happened if it signed you out. So this is the process to retrieve your application. If I had not saved, I will be starting all over again. It happened to me, trust me. So that's why I know. So please do well to always save your application. So it's bringing me back to the last saved one. I'm just going to proceed to the next. I was completing all these ones. Okay, I've completed all these ones. So you can see how it's taking me back. I can easily click on this one to take me to the stage and I'll go to next. So back to my address, what was I using? So let me auto-populate with this address and this phone number. This does not apply. This does not apply to me. Have you used any other phone number? No. My email, I imputed it. Have you used any email in the past? No. So for my social media, I use none. I do not have any to make it easier for me. And do you wish to provide information about your presence on other websites? No, I do not wish. And I'll save. Please, the question is your email? Okay, I needed to click yes. My mailing address is same as my home address, and I'm going to proceed. So next, my passport information. My passport is a regular passport. And my passport number, I know, is B00123456. Just anything. This does not apply to me. Passport book number is your book number 3234. I like making it simple and it does not apply to me. Where was this passport issued? My passport was issued in Ottawa. Okay, let me use my passport was issued in Lagos. All this information, they are actually on your passport. So you can pick it from your biodata page of your passport, state, Lagos, and Nigeria. Date issued, let me say it was issued January 2023, and it will expire 31st December 2026. I'm just using anything. If your passport do not have expiration, so you click on this. Have you ever lost a passport or had one stolen before? Does not happen. No, for me. And I'll save, I'll continue this and click on next. So contact person or organization in the United States. This is almost compulsory. You have to fill something. Should you not have, you can click on where you intend to stay. Your US point of contact can be any individual in the US who knows you and can verify, if necessary, your identity. If you do not personally know anyone in the United States, you may enter the name of the store, company, or organization you plan to visit during your trip. So maybe your hotel. Let me use this for the sake of people that do not have anybody. So you can say Best Western Hotel. And this is an organization, business associates, employer, school official, relatives, and others. It's just under others. Address, I think I'll just use this New York address. And phone number, let me use this phone number again. So I can save and move on. Oh, no, thanks. Don't save this. And continue to the next. Father's full name. What's your father's full name? And father, mother, given name, demo, father. Date of birth. Please impute the date of birth for your father, but for me, I just want this video short, so I do not know. Is your father in the United States? No. Mother's full name, demo, mother, given name, demo, mother. Okay, same, I do not know. No, my mother is not in the United States. Do you have any immediate relatives, not including parents in the United States? If yes, yes, put the information. For this sake, no. And I'm going to save and proceed. the question, do you have any other relative? I said no, please. I said no. No. Okay, no. And no. We continue the application and spouse's information. Wow, this is faster than all the time. I've had to complete this application. Spouse surname, demo cash. Spouse giving name, demo cash. And date of birth of spouse, January. I'm using 1990 for myself. Let me put 1980. Okay, spouse country, Nigeria. So birth, let me use Abuja. Country, Nigeria. Spouse address, same as mine. So same as home address. So we're using the same address. So I'll save, I'll continue, and I'll go to my work and education history. Primary occupation, what should I pick? Business, community. Please do well to pick whatever align with what you're currently doing. And I'm just going to use business over here. Employer name, demo, employer address. Let me use same address here. Please feel free. Please feel free to use the exact information you have. And when did I start this work? Let me say, I actually started 1 of November 2014. Monthly income in local currency if employed. So let me put 600,000. Briefly describe your duty. I work as the head of finance, where I oversee of financial activities of the organization. Okay, please. I just have to put something here, but put as much information as you can provide and accurate information, so to speak. So I'm just going to save. I'll continue and go to my education. Were you previously employed? Yes, I was previously employed. This is where you want to list your previous employment. So you're just going to put on your previous employment, what you've done before your current employment that we just completed. But I'm not going to waste our time. I'm just going to put no and proceed. Have you attended any education before? Yes, I'll just put my education name, University of Lagos. Address, I will repeat this address to make it easy. Course, Masters in Accounting, and date I attended this 1st January, let me say 2017, and I finished 1st December 2019. So if you have any other education, you can add your BSc and whatever you just want to impute. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to end it here and I'll save. I'll continue. Additional information. Do you belong to a clan or tribe? No, I do not belong. Provide a list of languages you speak. So I speak English. I'll add. I speak Yoruba. I'll add. I speak Hausa. Should I add French? I speak French a little. Okay, let me just leave it here. Yes, that's it. Have you traveled to any country or region within the last 5 years? Yeah, when I completed I put yes. So let me just put for the sake of this video to see if you've traveled to any country. So let me use Germany. I've been to Germany and you can see you're just listing it. Let me use another country. Let me say you've been to the United Kingdom. Yes, United Kingdom. You've been to any other country. Just list them, and that's it. And have you belonged to, contributed to, or worked for professional, social, or charitable organization? No. And do you have a specialized skill or training such as firearm, explosive? I think we are now in the background of security questions. Have you served the military? No. Have you ever served or have been a member involved in paramilitary? No. Please do well to complete the reading. So I have a fair idea of what they're asking. So we're actually at the security and background check. So I'm just going to go next. I think we have 5 of this part here, sadly. But do you have communicable disease? No. Mental or physical? No. Drug abuse? No. Sorry, I'm not reading everything. This is to save us time. You can read it when you're completing yours. Have you been arrested or convicted? No. If any of this apply to you, please be sincere. You will not be denied based on that. I want to believe so. Have you ever violated or engaged in conspiracy? No. Engaged in prostitution? No. Have you ever been involved or seeking engaged in money laundering? Have you committed conspiracy for human trafficking? No. Than abated assistant conspiracy to serve human trafficking. You've not supported anybody. Are you a spouse or son or daughter of anybody that have done this? No, hopefully nobody in your close circle. I've done that you are related. Okay. And next, do you seek to engage in espionage, sabotage, export, violation? No, you don't do that. Terrorism? No. Financial, do you have or intended to provide financial assistance to support terrorists? No. Represent a terrorist organization? No. Your spouse or son of a daughter of anybody that have done that? Have you ordered, incited, or committed anything in genocide? Have you tortured anyone, committed or incite killing? Any of this, I want to believe the answer is no. Recruitment, no. And directly involved in establishing abortion against free choice of a man, involved in coercive transplantation of human organs. Please read it and be careful. Don't go and click yes for anything you're supposed to have as no. And have you ever sought to obtain assistance others to obtain a visa entry into United States? Misrepresentation. Have you ever been removed or deported from any country? Have you ever been removed or deported from any country? Please answer truthfully. So I'm putting no for the sake of this video. And the last part, have you withheld the custody of a citizen of United States? Have you voted in violation of any law in United States? Have you renounced United States citizenship before? And you will save, continue, and next, expected to upload your photo. Starting from November 2016, eyeglasses will no longer be allowed in the new US visa photo. So you should upload your photo. I'm going to try and upload my photo. I do not have the US soft copy photo on my computer, but I think I have the Canadian one. Somehow this Canadian one actually went with this US one. Strange, right? But I was requested, that was what I used when I applied. Then I was requested to come with passport photograph, maybe because they needed to change. They look similar, but not so similar. So let me see if I can come up with my photo. Oh, Canada PR. This. And voila. So I have the photo here and I'm going to select upload photo. It did. And it says photo pass quality standard. The photo has successfully been uploaded and passed all quality check. The photo submission has been accepted. So if your photo does not meet the requirements, it's not going to accept it. And I'm going to click on use photo and it's going to use photo. So it say confirm photo and it will ask me to review. Oh, this is signing me out. It's signing me out again. Why is that signing me out? Thank God. This is how my application looks like. Right. And this is giving me summary of everything I've applied for or every information I completed. And I'm going to do next. Let me save and continue to next. Travel. And I'm going to continue my contacts in US. If there's anything I want to edit, I can click come here. Maybe when I was reviewing, I saw that this is not supposed to be the date I intend to travel, and I'll click edit, and it's going to edit, and it will bring me back again here. This is just a review of all what you've completed before, and I'm just going to review to the last. Trusting that everything was perfect, but for your sake, please do well to go over this carefully. Check especially all the security question, background question, that you did not erroneously click yes for something you're supposed to have as no. And next, now it's loading. I'll click on this. This is the interface where you sign and submit. I agree. I certify that everything I've given is correct. Did anyone assist you in completing any of this application? No, I did it myself. Enter your passport number. Good. You re-enter it here and put in this code and sign and submit your application, and that's it. It's going to send you your summary and your confirmation to your email. Even if I remember my passport number, I'm not going to impute it because I do not intend to submit it. We all know that this information is all fake, and that is it. So let me see, sign and submit application. Next confirmation. No, I do not want to. And this is actually the summary of the process, and you've put in your application. The next thing is to book for your interview. For Nigeria, you have different options of payment. You have an option of going to a GT bank to make the payments in GT Bank, and you come to book your appointment. You use the payment receipt information to book the appointment. I'm going to be in another video. I'm going to be demonstrating how to make your payment and how to book your appointments on your US visa application. Thank you so much for watching this far. I hope this is helpful to you. I hope you find it helpful, and I hope you're able to apply for your US visa yourself. And I hope you're going to get that yes from them this time around if you've done that before. And if this is your first time you're applying, you're going to get that yes. Feel free to share that good news with me as well. Thank you so much. Bye for now.